I'm Dr. Angelica, and I am so glad to be here with you on the 60-day challenge, day 39. Incredible, right? Time is flying by. Anyways, today's topic is falls hurt. Ouch! They hurt. Either you cry or laugh, or you do both. You know, achievers usually bounce right back up, even if you're crying. Now, you have to laugh it out, cry it out, or like I said, do both. But you must be able to release that emotion that comes when you fall. All leaders, all entrepreneurs, any business owner, any human being will have an experience of falling. You know, have you ever actually falling down to the ground? Like, not metaphorically speaking, but actually fallen down to the ground. I have. And it was really funny. Today, I fell. And I'm going to talk about it and confess it because it happens. Either you laugh, you cry, or you do both. But today, let me tell you, I was visiting a district leader, and I was walking into their office. And as I was sitting, you know, the chair had rolling, those rolling, it was a rolling chair. So when I was sitting, I actually sat down and my chair just went back, and then I fell in slow motion. It was like a divine fall. It was so funny. I mean, I really fell down. It didn't hurt because I fell in slow motion, and it was really crazy because I could have stopped the fall. I could have prevented it, but I didn't. I don't even know why. And I just fell, and I had to laugh. You know, even the leader, that person was laughing. We were laughing in the office. But then, you know what happened? That while I was laughing, I had to really quickly get up and really regroup because I was there for business. I was there to actually help them come up with a solution. So when I actually got up, you know, we laughed. I kind of cleaned myself back up. But then I had to breathe. I had to begin breathing deeply without her even noticing. So I could really focus on my conversation that I was going to have with that leader and regroup and not see the picture of me falling, because I was trying to replay it in my head, trying to figure out how I could have prevented the fall, and I couldn't focus on her conversation, so I had to begin breathing. And as I was breathing, it stopped the laughter, and it was helping me to again regroup and focus on our conversation. So we ended up having a very good conversation. And then when I left the office, I called up my kids, and then I started cracking up and laughing. And they're like, "Did you hurt yourself, Mom?" I was like, "No, I didn't." And they're like, "Are you embarrassed?" And you know what? I wasn't embarrassed. I was able to control myself during that time after I fell. It was really funny. I mean, I was ready to say I wish you were there, but no, I don't wish you were there because it would have been embarrassing. I was wearing a dress, this dress, okay? So you can imagine the only concern I had was like, did I flash you? That's what I asked the person. But anyways, there's a Chinese proverb that says that fall down 7 times and get up 8. When things are not going the way that you planned it, the ability to pick yourself up and keep going is key. So that's the key. You know, I could have sat there or laid there on the floor crying or being embarrassed. I had to quickly get up. And that's exactly what you're going to have to do when you fall. You see, I've told you, they diagnosed me with cancer, I was losing my house, I was getting a divorce, and I had to quickly get up on my feet and begin to plan something. And that's what you have to do when you fall. You know, if it's not a metaphorically speaking like a fall like mine, you know, you just get up. So people sometimes take too long in getting up. because they begin to feel shameful, sorry, embarrassed. What are people going to say? Who cares what people say? Who cares? You know what? I don't really care that I fell, because at the end I walked out and I was able to take control of my clarity, my focus of my conversation, able to solve our problem. And at the end, I just kind of joked and said, you know what, I'm going to bring some breaks for this chair next time I come. I made it into a joke, and we both laughed, and that was it. But if I continue to feel shameful, embarrassed, then I'm going to keep that energy stuck in my body, and it's not going to feel good, and I'm not going to be able to move forward. We make mistakes in life, and get over it. We make mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, okay? We're all human, and we have that tendency of making wrong choices. So once you make the mistake, like John Maxwell says, fail forward, right? Failing forward. So read it if you can. Wonderful book. He says, get yourself up, or if you fall forward. And he has a lot of tips on what you can do when you're falling. He says, steps to failing forward. He says, realize there is one major difference between average people and achieving people. Learn a new definition of failure, Remove the you from failure. Take action and reduce fear. Change your response to failure by accepting responsibility. You know what? I wasn't careful when I was sitting down, and so what? I fell. So what? I had cancer. Here I am creating videos, creating the 60-day challenge. My hair is back. I feel alive. So you will create mistakes. You will fall, but keep moving forward. The key is don't stay down, because you will be out of the game. What happens when you're playing a game and I mean, what do they do? The baseball players, I mean, they run to base and they slide and they fall, but they don't stay there on the ground. They get up and they dust themselves off and off they go, right? So, anyways, what would be worse, in this scenario? What's the worst thing that can happen? You learn a lesson, try to figure out what lesson it was that you learned from the experience, gain control of your experience, of your whole ability, of your faculties, of your thinking, and just keep going. Keep going. If you have to pause, pause. If you have to cry, cry. But again, John Maxwell says, embrace failure as a friend. Everything you will learn from me is for you never, never, never to give up. If you walk away from anything with my 60-day challenges, don't give up. Even if you fall, even if you have chaos, don't give up. You have to keep going. So I'm really hoping that if you walk away with anything, that's one of the key words, never give up. Okay, so if you get knocked down, just get up. And so if you have any comments, go ahead and make comments, share, like below. Hello, Blanca. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. And Blanca, we all fall, but you have to believe in yourself. Believe in who you are. Believe in what you're going to leave for your kids, for the people that love you, and love yourself, and just keep moving forward. It doesn't matter how many times you fall, like that proverb said. If you fall 7, get up 8 times, So again, I will be here tomorrow on the 60-day challenge. Share, like, comment below, ask questions, and I will see you and tune in tomorrow again for the 60-day challenge. You have an amazing evening or day or morning, wherever you be. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.